Get ready to give us a call on 0302-211-69102 on the two issues that we've tabled today. One is the Kasoa killing issue, and the other one is power. But before we pick your calls, I've got a birthday dedication. It's to you, Ya Buedu Kwakwa, formerly of Madonna School in Koforidua, now at Wesley Girls Senior High School in Cape, because it's your birthday today, and your dad is wishing you God's guidance, wisdom, and good health. It's from your father, Mr. Kwakwa Buedu, who is the ECG manager in Sawam, and of course, your siblings and your mom as well. Happy birthday to you, dear.
Okay, so belated happy birthday wishes to Dr. Victor Bampo, former Deputy Minister of Health. Dr. Bampo, belated happy birthday to you. And also belated happy birthday wishes to Mrs. Florence Obushi Saikofi. She's the President's Advisor on Media and Special Projects. Belated happy birthday to you, madam. And we continue from here. So the Energy Minister, Mavi, has been talking a lot. Gridco has also been talking. But the thrust of the discussion we've had is that we should stay calm, according to what the sector minister has said. But are we in doom? Are we in so? Or is it doom so? Or maybe for you, it's disco dancing where you find yourself. Let's get into that all-important conversation from the standpoint of you watching us this morning. So do call. Let us know what is on your mind, how you feel as an ordinary Ghanaian. And let us also share our thoughts on the Kasoa killing. The number you can call 0302-211-691 extension 2, 0302-211-691 extension 2. So we have Philip from Ablikuma. That's our first caller. Mary? Is it Mary? Okay, so we have Perry on the line. Sorry if I butchered your name, Perry. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you on board. So what are your quick thoughts on these two matters up for discussion? Power, do you have light?
That's all right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I was asking, do you have light? Hello, Perry.
Well, we have light as at this morning, but as at yesterday, yes, we have light as at this morning, but yesterday we were in the dark, but as at this morning we have light.
So how do you feel about all of this on, off, and your gadgets and all of that? Have you experienced those power fluctuations that some people have been complaining about?
Oh, yes. During the weekend, we did experience that. But as I said...
Do we still have Perry?
Yes.
Okay. Please go ahead, Perry. We're listening to you. Well, it appears we've lost Perry on the line. I heard that sound in the background. It appears we've lost Perry. Let's move on to the next caller. Hello, good morning. Hello. So the number to call 0302-211-691 extension 2, 0302-211-691 extension 2. What are your thoughts on these two crucial issues? The killing in Kasoa, we're all talking about it. Who bears our ultimate responsibility? What do you think about it? And do you have power? What's the so or doom situation? Philip from Cape Coast, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Pleasure having you. What are your quick thoughts on these two matters?
As for me, I'm all about the Kasoa situation. Yeah, because in fact, what is going on in this country is even terrible. As for we, the youth, right now, what we are viewing on these television presenters showing those kind of sakawattens and all these things, it's even dangerous with the youth to go in for this quick money and all these things. In fact, sometimes I become very worried that even our leaders are allowing these people to show these things to us with the youth. Please, I'm urging the president or the authorities to make sure that they help you, the youth, to abolish all these things that is moving on this television so that you will not become a victim to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Philip, for sharing your thoughts with us. Is that Kelvis or Kelvin?
I think it's Kelvin. But we'll go to Philip first. Philip is in Cape Coast. Good morning, Philip.
Philip we just spoke to. So.
Oh, you spoke to Philip?
Yes, so we're moving on to Kelvin or Kelvis in Awoshi.
What do you say? Is Kelvin
Hello?
or Kelvis?
Well,
it's Kelvis, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Kelvis.
Kelvis.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to be sure because I've never heard.
I haven't heard your name before. You have a very special name.
Kelvin.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, thanks for joining us. So, which of the issues would you want to speak on?
I would like to speak on the Kasoa weather issue.
Okay, go ahead.
And seriously, I think our media houses have so much to do. We need not to really let people educate us. We need to educate the public. One of the things I also say is that the content that we have is one of the things we need to really look at largely. Secondly, because the more businesses actually getting out, really making the industry struggling, that's the reason why some of these, I don't know what kind of word to use, are coming on some of this. The companies, the media houses need to be surviving. And these people, because of their dubious way, they always have the money to pay. Any figure you mention to them, they will pay. And they will pay in a way that you wouldn't like to even take them off from your set. Just because they are always, frauding people, they have all the money to pay. And it should be something that they need to really look at. Look at some of the mushroom, stations that are frauding because they go and pay, because they make the money, they go and pay and get their own Lancet stations. And since morning to evening, it's about double money, it's about what to make people rich, it's about these kids that are home. Look at their ages. They are still going. More has to be looked at the way our education system also begin to affect our children nowadays. They are home. The mother is struggling to make an ends meet. She also left for the market. The father even struggling. Most of the parents' salary have been sliced down because companies that they are working for have nothing to write home about what they take home at the end of the month. And some of these things becoming a problem. You can't be with your child at home. You leave them because normally some even go to school. And before you come back, maybe the mother is back from the market or something. Now you left them home. And they live any life, anyhow, seeing whatever they want to see. And it's a very, very big problem now. I myself am a media person myself. And it's quite so challenging. I'm a marketing manager for a radio and a TV station. When they called you, some will even call you, ask you that they have money to pay any amount. You see, it's becoming so much of a problem for us. And we really need to look at it. The company that we need to look at, that they can even hold the firm upright in terms of financial support. You go, they won't give you the business. But they will call you. They will come to the office. You see. So we need to really look at it. And the way we can take them off from most of our assets is by virtue of getting the corporate entity back to work. And at the end of the day, they can also be on their feet to support.
Right.
I'm not actually, it's a condemnable thing that has happened. But what they always look up is about the big car. You see your child, you are driving your car and say, Daddy, this car looks nice. So what is it telling you? That means he's expecting that is the dream car he or she is looking up to. So we need to really look at it.
Quite a number of problems we have to address in there. And
yes.
Thank you, Kelvis, for sharing your thoughts. Do we have O'Neill from Takwa?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, O'Neill. Please speak up for us. What are your thoughts on these two matters?
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. My first time of talking to JoyNews on Mama G and you, but I'm very grateful. The first issue about the power active, I'm dealing with the authorities, especially Honorable Matthew Fuku. I know he can deliver, but we are all begging him that try and make the power stable for us, because we cannot know that they will do something. And I can tell me that all this one goes to be the parents in particular, because the way we tell our students nowadays is very, very bad. And if the media doesn't help us, JoyNews, I recommend JoyNews for not doing this programs on your set. I think I'm multimedia. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
O'Neill from Takwa, thank you very much. It appears the power situation has reached him as well. It's biting everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Definitely. Let's go to Awoshi. Justice is in Awoshi. Good morning, Justice.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching and joining. So which of the issues would you want to talk on?
Yeah, I want to talk on the Kasoa issue.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to make a contribution.
Oh, please do, Justice. We're listening.
Yeah. We could all remember when President Dr. Most was the president. He never allowed all these things to happen. You know, he actually stood on his grounds and made sure that all these power guys will not have to have any chance to operate in this country.
Justice, isn't this more of a societal problem now that we're all trying to reflect and see how we can change it?
Of course it is, but then, you know, I think the government has to really stand on its grounds to stop all these things, because it's becoming unbecoming. I mean, like, look at the age of the kid. It's terrible, and how do you call it? Even at their schools, they are being taught how to do all these things. Many people, most of these kids are learning so many.
Just for the sake of clarity, Justice from Awoshi, when you say at their schools they are being taught to do all these things, what exactly do you mean?
Yes. Some of the kids will come back from school, and then, you know, their friends their friends always say, how do you call it? There are simple ways to make money, and then they find a way of.
So he's speaking there about peer pressure.
So how do we, Justice? How do we change this? You know, as we're looking for a solution to this.
Yeah, I feel you know, the president should have to stand on his ground, because yeah.
Okay, all right.
The best solution, I feel, is the president should have to do something about this.
Okay.
Because during the era, you know, all these fetish and stuff cannot be seen anywhere. They were all in the bushes and all in forest, you know, but this time you can see them on the screen.
Okay, all right.
So
you're given more of the responsibility to those who run the state. We appreciate that, Justice in Awoshi. Thank you very much.
I'm wondering, though, what exactly he wants Mr. President to do. Of course, there are entities that are directly in line in terms of.
I guess often when people say that, they are referring to the institutions, but ultimately the institutions report to the presidency. So, yeah.
Let's go to Uncle Ato in Mankesim. Good morning, Uncle Ato. Uncle Ato, can you hear us?
Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Great. What are your thoughts? Which one of the issues would you like to talk about?
Yeah, about the murder of the 10-year-old boy at Kasoa.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, if my memory serves me right, when Obama came to Ghana, he said something. That we need strong institutions. And I think it is time our institutions, work. My mother wanted to say something this morning during the, your newspaper review, but, she was a bit careful, knowing very well that she may be attacked from certain angles. The truth must be told. What we have been seeing in our stations, radio, what we've been hearing, it's very serious. And it is time our authorities work. Because as we are speaking now, the Ghana country, we are heading towards where we shouldn't go. Very soon, I don't know what to say, but I think the authorities should work. When you look at the TV, look at what has been showing on the TV stations. People will look at it like the other contributors said. People are anxious in getting money quick. And look at what has been showing on our stations. So what do you think it will happen? Nothing. So please, it is time our authorities sit down and work for the mother Ghana. Mama wanted to say something, but
what do you think I wanted to say? Because I've been waiting to hear it.
I would say it. During the newspaper, I wanted to say something that someone said that the media houses should be blamed for what is going on. And I strongly believe with that person who made that contribution.
Okay.
Because what has been shown on there, it's not the best at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
So now the cat is out of the bag, because that's what I was about to say. I felt, but he did mention it. That's what he was referring to.
Well, thank you, Uncle Ato. Our last caller, though, now Abdullahi Razak is in Wa. You're on. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes,
thank you very much for giving me the chance to talk to. I want to talk on power outages.
Okay.
I'm a certified electrical wiring professional, and again, solar energy installer. This power outage, we can curb it in the sense that we have an abundant sun in the north. If you go to Energy Commission, the statistics show that the sun within the northern area can supply the whole of Ghana with energy needs. In the sense that if we are able to tap this renewable energy, that is the solar energy, we can serve the whole of Ghana with 20,000 megawatts or more. So I'm appealing to the Energy Ministry to actually go there and then find out if they can get an investor to come and invest on the north to get us power. And power is what we can move with now. Okay. We are on technology. So let's move towards that and then solve the outages.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Is your certification, though, this is personal, coming from the Energy Commission?
Okay.
Are you Energy Commission certified?
Yes.
Okay, great. Because that's what they say we should use these days.
Yeah, that is what I'm talking from my experience. I've been going for workshops and so many interviews.
Okay.
So
all right.
We should try to go towards there to ease outages within the whole country. If the North can supply power to the whole of Ghana, why don't we just tap it and then serve the whole Ghana? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Na. And the visuals that we're showing you, the Energy Minister went on an inspection tour, and that's where all the issues of we will not slip into doomsday is coming from. When
we pray that materializes and that we don't slip, because from where I sit, we're on a very slippery slope and we appear to be slipping, but hopefully we will not get to that point. I'm facing reality. I'm being realistic, especially as we've seen this come and go. But a very important point you made about the gentleman's certification, because in the end, sometimes we decouple matters of electricity challenges with fire outbreaks and the rest, but they are linked. And imagine if your wiring or the person who did your wiring at home didn't do it properly, and then some of these challenges of doom and so come through. It's a recipe for a disaster. So very important point you're making there. Because if your wiring is faulty, it's very easy for you to suffer the consequences of some of these things.
Yeah. There was some rumors yesterday, by the way, Ben, that the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, the maternity block was on fire, but that story is not
Apparently
true.
not the whole truth.
True. We've heard from the Public Relations Division of the facility, and they say this was a fault. You know, now that we're talking about the wiring, this was an air conditioning that blew or something of a sort. It was a minor issue. This is not a big issue. They were just taking precautions by, making some changes with the maternity or the babies.
So,
or something like
the staff. I mean, they saw the smoke coming, and then, of course, they rushed in, got the fire extinguisher, and then dealt with the situation. But I don't think we should downplay it. I know that, yes, it wasn't like a place billowing with smoke on fire, but we shouldn't downplay it either, because when you look at the image and you look at where the air conditioner was and the darkened space and everything, it tells you this was quite I wouldn't call it an explosion, but whatever happened, it wasn't something to be taken for granted. So we just thank God for that. But the babies taken out, I think that was also a very good move, because it's the maternity ward or the maternity area. So the babies being taken out of that space was good. We thank God nothing unfortunate.
Fire outbreak as has been reported on social media in particular. If you're listening, Kolebu is safe. You can visit. All right, so we thank you all for joining us with your comments and your thought. Sometimes when you voice it out, like it's really good. Sometimes you're really frustrated. You want a channel, to just put all these things. So we thank you for contributing on this matter. The Kasoa matter is one that we'll be following closely. There's a court case, so we'll see how the police, try to put up a very good case and then try and get justice for the families. But I guess that Bobby has also settled a few things. For juveniles, those of you who are looking for a life sentence and all that, begin to
moderate your expectations.
Exactly.
And I've already said that once they are juveniles, you simply cannot treat them the same way as adults. My only problem now is whether this person is actually 18 per police investigations or otherwise. There's that
can also be investigated so that they can settle on it.
So we're getting into all of that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being a part of our show. But it's not ended yet. There's more coming your way in showbiz. And if you want to know about one of the dancehall artists, Homeboy, and what he's been up to, you ought to stay with us because Kadi is up next with Showbiz.